making something like slide or a solo stepping creep boy with that ben. Alright, let's get into it. I'm gonna go into Tyrell and see if I can find something. Laying down this mad organ right now. Just doing a 1-3-2 progression. I'm modeling slide here with the low synth, low organ type of sound. Alright guys, so I made a quick change to this progression, this 1-3-2-1 progression. I just moved this from here to here, just to give it a little bit of a darker tone, give it a little bit more tension, because of the sus2 will give it that tension that I want, so it's not too happy, because slide was a little darker too, so I'm trying to emulate that, take from that, and put in my own beat. This counter melody was kind of a long process, but I followed the ghost notes and just put some of these in there, because I heard in the slide song that he had, that it sounded very, it moved around a lot, it sounded very magical-esque and mysterious, so I wanted those little sounds to give it that type of vibe. Plus these bells, they're layered with a little bit of a pad, so it gives it some extra, it fills some extra room, and I like that too. Yeah, I just followed the ghost notes and I changed it up in the second half to, you know, switch it up, keep it fun to listen to, and it looks complicated, but if you just put your mind to it and follow those ghost notes, like, you see if I put it down, you can see how it's aligned. You can just pause the video and see, you know, how I did that. I'm also going to layer this and lower the velocity on these top notes to fill even more room and make it sound even more magical, making some room for the 808. Now I'm going to go for a lead that's panned left to right, a little bit of a softer lead that sounds very upbeat and happy. By the way, the reason I muted the other counter melody is because this is going to come in and that's going to come in on their own. They're not going to come in at the same time, so that's what I'm going to do in the playlist when I arrange it. Alright, so explaining this counter melody, I did the same thing. I just followed the ghost notes, made a little rhythm like the bells, and this one was a lot more contained, a lot more simple. I just made a bunch of slides because I thought it would be cool. The slide and a lot of the other beats, well, the 4 beats, I don't think they have a lot of slides like this, but I decided to do something a little bit different because the beats are kind of crazy, so they all got their own elements. This one's going to have some slides with this counter melody, and that's going to be my swag. I got a lead, I got bells, and I got an organ. Alright, so my computer crashed yesterday, but now I'm back up and running, and I'm just going to show you guys the drums. Alright, for the 808s, they hit 5 times at 4 bars. They're pretty laid back, and I think they fit well like that with this beat. And also on slide, it has some laid back 808s, so I replicated that in this beat. The hi-hats got some triplets and some rolls, and they're not constant, they're bouncy, and I think it fits the beat very well. Especially with the lack of a perk, because I didn't put it in there because it just didn't fit. So I went a little crazier with the hi-hats, which just gives the beat a whole new element. And the snare is just pretty simple. It's just got some bounce here, and that's about it for the drums. Alright, that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys learned something, and I'm going to let you guys listen to the rest of the beat.